Welcome back. It's the new curse on our youth that no one wants to talk about, but we slipped them a 20 and then we got some answers. Every year, more and more children are suffering from addiction to skill testers. Some lose thousands of dollars, but others lose much, much more.
If skill testing has got you in its grip, stop and think.
This ad campaign is the most recent attempt to tackle the ever-growing issue of skill testing addiction. An addiction that ruins millions of lives every year.
What are you really testing? Your skill or your family's love?
Right now across Australia, 35,000 children are addicted to skill testing. But what they don't realise is that the odds are stacked heavily against them.
They suck you in with the pretty colours and the soft toys, but it's rigged. We designed the claws so they could only pick up 30 grams of weight. But most of the toys, they weigh 50 plus, easily. And then something really popular like a Shrek. We just superglue that to the bottom.
13-year-old Kyle is typical of a child addicted to skill testing.
I pretty much sold everything I owned to play them. And I only ever won one thing. The bottom half got snagged on something.
Claws have flaws.
The Skill Testers Addiction Group, run by Michael Dennis, is one organisation tackling this growing problem.
Our job here at STAG is to pluck kids away from their addiction to skill testers. Ironically, not unlike the machine itself.
Michael set up STAG after he lost his brother to skill testing.
He'd become obsessed with getting a Nemo toy. After trying for 16 days straight, he couldn't take it any longer. Unfortunately, in a public suicide, he actually dressed up as a fish and swam out to sea, only to be eaten by sharks.
And you'll never find me!
Tragic.
While Michael is the only person actively trying to correct this problem, many community members have been critical of some of his methods.
Good.
In the past, I've tried to physically prevent kids from using skill testers. And I've also tried to get them addicted to something else, shift the addiction across. Hey Josh, yeah, terrific work in there today.
Thanks.
Yeah, a bit stressful? Yeah, relieve the stress a bit with a cigarette.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
You positive? That kids don't like smoking.
I know what you're going through.
Lucas Heath is a reformed skill testing addict and now volunteers at STAG.
But you've got to resist the thrill to test your skill. Resist the thrill to test your skill.
Yeah, I like to come out here to the front line, the shopping centres, just to try and help the kids.
Hey, dude, what are you doing? I'm trying to save your life, mate.
Actually, I'll tell you who's the worst. Japanese kids.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to save you.
You missed my Pluto.
You're not just wasting your yen, you're wasting your life.
No.
They come all the way out to Australia to play our machines. They lock their parents in the car sometimes. It's pretty heartbreaking.
But despite all the hard work from Lucas and Michael, skill testing addiction will continue to crush our youth.
Come on!
Until society recognises this problem.
Geez, I think that story went a bit over the top. Skill testing's basically like gambling. Surely, if you play long enough, you can't actually lose. Stay with us. After the break, the skinny comedian struggling to